Hello everybody, and welcome. I'm doing this here today because I had a request from a couple of my Twitch viewers while I was playing Empyrion that, because if you've ever tried to get, say like this here ramp, how I currently have it set up right now, let me turn this on so that way you guys can see a little bit better. You notice currently it doesn't move up and down on its own. I have to go and manually hit the button to get the thing to raise and lower. It's a little bit annoying. Maybe you've spent a lot of time customizing your capital vessel and you want it to do something more like this right here. When you step in front of it, look, see, bam, automatically all the way down to the ground. Didn't have to click on it, didn't have nothing. Boom, it automatically retracts. That's really cool, right? And that seems to fit with how you would want it to do. I mean, it should, right? What you need, and the purpose of this tutorial is to show you how these little wonderful gizmos work. So let's see here. I'm going to use this here as the guinea pig. Like I said, I went ahead and I took the sensor off so that way it's not doing it on its own. It has to be done manually currently. Okay? So the first thing we'll need to do is go craft ourselves a sensor, because I don't actually have one. Let's do that really quickly. One there as well. Let's see here. Need a sensor. Bam, give me one of these. Oh, duh. Turn on. Thank you. Alright, awesome. So now that we have this, just a simple sensor block. Make sure you craft the right one, because there's two different sets. One's for like your small vehicles, hover vehicles, and then this one doesn't say, but this one is actually, if you look at the dots here, the red and the yellow, it shows that it is for your bases and your capital vehicles. This shows you up here as well. Okay, so now that we've got that, we go ahead and we're going to find a nice spot to put it. You want to put it somewhere nearby the device you want it to manipulate, and you also want to make sure that it's, close enough that when you walk into range of it, it's going to activate. But there's some tweaks we can do to that as well. So let's see. I think like maybe right here would be pretty good. Yeah, so let's put that there. Whoops. Oh, man. I always do this. Give me that back. Thank you. Make sure you're not like me. You don't always forget. With these types of blocks, if you right-click, it opens up the menu, and you can switch it. Default is a lever. We don't want that. We want a motion sensor. This one right here. Okay, so bam. Motion sensor. And that there is set up. Okay, but you see currently it just beeps, letting you know that you've walked into its range, but it doesn't do anything yet. So how do we fix that, I wonder? Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to point your crosshair at it, and I'm on PC, by the way. If you're on console, then I'm not quite sure how to do this, but I'm sure there is a way. Hopefully you can find a tutorial for that. But this is for PC users like myself. So on your keyboard, you're going to, like I said, you're going to point your crosshair at it, and you're going to press P on your keyboard. Okay, and that is going to open this up, and you're going to go to devices, and you're going to see that the motion sensor is automatically selected because you were pointing your crosshair at it. Okay, so it gives you some statistics here, what it's for, how much energy, blah blah, but none of that really matters. You've got some sliders here, which these are for the configuration. This shows you the area that will be like it's where it's sensing. Okay, and you can do it with these sliders if you want, but I find it's a lot easier just to click this here, interactive setup, which kicks you out of the menu and opens up this big red box. Now this big red box is the area. You notice when I step inside of it, it beeps. When I step out, it beeps again, indicating that it detects me and no longer detects me. Okay? And if you see down in the bottom right corner, it gives you some information. So what I want to do is I want to move this red box to encompass the ramp, or well, a little bit outside the ramp. We probably want it to come to about right here instead of over there. Obviously, I don't want to have to walk over here to have to extend my ramp. Okay? So let's see here. If I hit Control, if I hold down Control and I hit 4, oops, nope, not 4, excuse me, 6. It's reversed. So you see the box gets a little bit bigger. Okay, want to hold Control and Alt on the keyboard, and then hit 4 to shrink up that side there. Okay, because we don't really need it that. Let's see here. Okay. So now we've got it encompassing the entirety of the ramp here. Maybe a little bit more. Bam. Okay. And then we're going to hold Control again. And I believe it's 8. Nope, it's not 8. It's 2. 2 to extend it out this way. Bam. Look at that. Okay, so there. Now we see the red box is now encompassing this. If I step in front of the ramp, it's going to beep, indicating that it detects me. And when I step up here, beeps again. So now this is telling me that when I connect it to the ramp, whoops, if I don't fall off, when I step into this red area, when I connect to the ramp will descend. And when I step out of the area, the ramp will retract. Okay, so let's do a little bit more customized. So, bam, bam. I think that's probably good, because, yeah, that way, see, the red area stops, like, right here. So, bam, as soon as I'm up, it should retract. If I'm anywhere in this red box, it will extend. No problem. Seems good. Okay, cool. So then we're going to press Escape and close that. Alright. So now, we're going to go over here to this tab, Signal Logic. Okay? So, boom, you go over to Signal Logic. And let's see here. Let's do this again. Once again, go over here, look at it, press P. Got Signal Logic up, and it's got the motion sensor selected. Okay, so this here, TX Signal, okay, you're going to give it a name. And we're going to give it a name like, let's see, it says the ramp for my hangar door, so I'm going to call it Hangar Ramp. Okay. Now these here circuits, you don't really need to worry about them yet, because as I understand it, they're not fully implemented as of yet. So you don't even really need to worry about them right now. Okay, you just need to make sure you give it a name. Okay. Then we're going to close that out. Now we're going to look at the ramp and do the same thing. We're going to press P. So that way the ramp is now selected. It's my 3x4x2 ramp. Okay. You don't need to give it a name. What you need to do is see for open and close, okay, which is the activation and deactivation of the ramp. I'm going to click here, and let's see, we got Hangar Ramp. So bam, okay, and you want to make sure it's set to follow, okay. That way, when you go in, it knows to extend the ramp, and when you walk out of it, it's going to retract the ramp. Okay, and then you want to click this here. This little eye shows that it's inverted. You know, because for ramps like these, you know, you want to make sure, I think by default when you step in it would retract, and when you step out it would extend. So you want to invert it, so that way when you step into the area, it extends, and when you walk out of the area, it retracts. So now that I've done this, bam, look at that. When I walk out of the area, the ramp automatically retracts back up, and when I walk in, boom, look at that. Beautiful. Okay, and the same thing up here. Because of the way I set up the area, as soon as I walk up the ramp, the door has opened as well, because I've got the same thing set up here. And then as soon as I go to walk down, whoa, and we walk away, and it closes, or retracts. So bam, there you go. That's pretty much all you need to know when it comes to sensors like these. You know, you can mess with the placement. You can put them in all different kinds of places. Doesn't really matter, because the devs actually give you quite a few options when it comes to you know, placement and how to manipulate the area box. As you can see, you can make it pretty large. You can make it really tiny, just like I did with this one here. Like if I stand here, see, it doesn't actually do anything until I get to about right here. Bam. So see if I step out of it. So that way it's not annoying me, like if I run by, it's only the area where obviously I want to go up the ramp, so it's boom. So there you have it. If you have any questions or comments, you know, please post them down below. Don't forget, like I said, I stream this game on Twitch quite often. The link will be in the description, as well as on my banner on the YouTube page. So if you want to come over there and have a chat or ask some more questions, you're more than welcome to do so. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please, if you did, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'll probably be doing more tutorials like these in the near future. So let me know what you guys need help with, what you guys want to see, and I'll make sure to put it in a list and get them taken care of, alright? Thanks, guys. Have a nice day.